Dorval.
Oh, yes. Fantastic. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Hi. Hi. Great to be here. I don't know if you can tell from my pants, I am a dad. You know, always tell the dads by the pants, can't you? Like, God, look, you haven't even thought about procreating yet. Look at those fuckers. I mean, no, you look fantastic. You look great. You can even fit 2 Legos in those things. Look at that. I know what kind of cell phone you own. Look at that. I got 13 Legos hiding out in here, just in case it's an emergency. Allergies acting up. I got some Benadryl. I got an EpiPen. I'm ready for shit to go down. I'm a dad. I am a dad. I have a beautiful wife. I have a 5-year-old son. The other day they surprised me. They told me they wanted to get a cat, which would be great if I were allergic to cats. Sweet compromise. We got a cat. We got a cat. If you're not a dad, I really can't sum up the experience any better than that. Oh, is that going to make you guys happy and me miserable? That shit's happening. Why would we not do that? My health? That's not a reason. I have a cat. Anyone allergic to cats here?
Yeah.
Worst allergy you can have, isn't it?
Oh,
It's the only allergy people blame you for having. Don't cat owners really believe you're just not trying hard enough? Don't they do that?
I don't have.
They'll just give you their cat, be like, just pet her for a little while. Come on. She's so sweet. She loves you so much. I know I'm allergic to her dander, not her soul. Stop taking my immune system so goddamn personally, cat owners. Northern allergy works that way. If you're allergic to nuts, no one will give you an almond and go, just suck on it for a little while. Come on. Roll it around in your mouth, please. I've had this almond since I was a little girl. I love this almond. So I have a cat. My wife and I have been married 7 years. We met online. We met on the internet, on a dating site. Yeah, we weren't just mad about the same thing on Reddit. I wish we were. I bet they stay together forever. Which one, are you going to start liking Jews? That's not going to happen. You're going to stay together for decades. Well, we didn't. We met on the internet. We met on a dating website, which is nice. I'll tell you, I love online dating. I have zero sympathy for you if you are single, don't want to be, and you're not online. I don't get it. It's like a starving person in front of a supermarket going, I don't know, I feel like I should hunt. It just feels more natural to gather. That's all I'm saying. I want a good story about how I found my dinner. Get online. What are you doing? Get online. Now, sometimes women don't like to get online. Women don't like to get online. The reason I hear most often, men are dishonest online. And we are. We are totally dishonest. Another place men are dishonest, Earth. That's another place I found men to be a little shitty and untruthful. We're blaming the internet for men, really? Remember before 1995 when men were awesome? No. Not really. This goes back a little bit farther. I heard there were a couple of shitty men in the 70s. That's just what I read. I read that. I'm not sure. You guys, I could just make things up about the 90s. You'd have no idea. You guys, you remember the 90s, my second row, right? God, we were so innocent, weren't we? Woo! Do you remember the 90s? We were scandalized by a blowjob.
60s.
God bless you. I have a joke about the 90s, so we're going to go there. If you'd come to rehearsal, you would have known your role there. The 90s were amazing. I'll write something about the 60s next week. Come back to the Late Show. We were innocent. We were so innocent. We were scandalized by a blowjob in the 90s. That's how innocent we were. Clinton got oral in the Oval. That was front page news for a year. If we found out that Trump was getting a blowy, and it was consensual, oh, that's the best news of 2018. He'd brag about it. He'd finally have a press conference. I don't know if you heard, everyone. She was totally into it. So good, she saved the dress. Monica, show him the dress. I feel bad. I didn't get political. I'm sorry. I don't know if there are any Republicans in the room. Good to have you, sir. I don't know what you guys are. I will tell you this. I am a Democrat. That's me. I'm a Democrat. Well, I have to be. I can't have gluten. I am physiologically required to vote Democratic. I have no choice. I've never met a Republican who could not have gluten. Never. I've never heard someone ask for a gluten-free menu and a border wall. That's happened 0 times. Republicans, God, I might question your morals, but your digestive system's magnificent. Fabulous. I'm a Democrat. I can't have gluten. I can't have gluten because I have something called celiac disease. That's an autoimmune disease, where if I have even a crumb of bread my immune system goes crazy. It attacks my digestive system. It's the disease that causes Whole Foods. Bread. Bread is poison. Bread will kill me. Bread. When your body can't handle something as exotic as bread, are you supposed to be alive, really? At that point, isn't that just God going, not you, buddy? Will you take a hint? I made bread deadly for you. Bread, it was my first recipe. Bread. It's literally the body of Christ. Stop fighting this. By the way, that is totally my mom's fear, that this is just my body rejecting Catholicism. She's convinced. I can't take communion anymore. It's so uncomfortable. The body of Christ. Do you have a protein option, Father? Is that something I can do? Can I take extra blood? Does that count? Is there any of that? No. I agree with Jesus. Jesus doesn't agree with me. The Lord is with you, but he's going to be with me all night if I eat that. So I'm a Democrat. I'm one of the only Democrats in my family. It's hard. It's just me and my younger brother. And he has to be a Democrat, because my younger brother used to be my younger sister. So, no choice in the matter. Do you want to be a Democrat or the second trans Republican? Caitlin would love some company. I will tell you this, the day my brother came out to me as trans, one of the best days of my life. Amazing. Because I used to have this really sad, depressed sister named Lisa, who felt like they had no place in the world. And now, I've got this happy, joyful brother named Roman. I'm so happy. I know, yes, I tried to talk him out of the name Roman. Don't you think I tried to talk him out of the name Roman? Because I was worried about him. I've been a man for 40 years. I know what we expect from a guy named Roman. You don't want to set the level of difficulty that high on your first day. Can I make a suggestion? Larry. Larry, that's who you want to be? It's all gravy for Larry, you know what I mean? If Larry does something good, it's kind of a nice surprise, isn't it? You do enough good shit, you get to be Lawrence. There's a path forward for Larry. Roman, my God, you're starting at the top. You don't want to do that. Like, if there's an emergency, we expect Roman to do something about it. We just want Larry to survive. That's all we expect from Larry. Oh my God, there was a fire. Is Larry okay? Roman carried him out on his shoulders. He's fine. He's fine. So I'm a Democrat. Roman's a Democrat. Our mother's Republican. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. She voted for Trump. Didn't think the moon landing happened. Those two things kind of go together hand in hand. I just found this out, that my mom thought the moon landing was faked. It was so depressing. She's like, you think it was real? Yeah, I think it was real. Okay, fine. Men walked around on the moon. Well, yeah, if you use that fucking voice, it sounds stupid. Don't cheat with a voice. You say anything with that voice, it sounds ridiculous. Yeah, I believe that you should ask what your country can do for you, not what you can do for your country. It all sounds stupid with that voice. I have a dream. You're cheating. All right, that was new, and maybe not so much. All right. Maybe not so much. So I'm a Democrat. I'm a Democrat right up until I'm driving behind someone on a bicycle. And then, oh my God, am I a Republican. I get you, GOP. Better for the world, but bothering me right now. Oh, I get it. I'm 40, which is a certain kind of age. Here's how old 40 is. On the rare occasion that my wife and I make love, I leave on my Fitbit because I need the activity points. That's what 40 is. That's how I brag about sex. Daddy's losing some rings tonight. That's what I do. That's what I say. By the way, I don't know why I said the word daddy. That was uncomfortable. Because here's the thing, young people sometimes like to use the word daddy in a sexy way, but once you're actually a daddy, there is nothing less sexy than the word daddy. You gotta trust me on that. If my wife ever snuck up behind me and whispered in my ear like, hey daddy, hey daddy, I wouldn't be aroused. I'd be like, why aren't you in bed? I read you 3 stories. I put you to bed hours ago. Go to bed. And God help me, if she ever did it while we were being intimate, what a nightmare. Oh, if we were ever being intimate and she went like, right there, daddy. Oh. Right there, daddy. Because you got to understand, my brain would translate that to my son's voice going, right there, daddy. McDonald's is right there, daddy. You said we could get McDonald's. I'd be in bed yelling at my wife, Daddy just spent $200 at Costco, reading it home. That would be my sexy talk. We are an interracial marriage. Obviously, my wife is the interesting half. My wife is Chinese American, so our son is biracial. And you know, I was so excited to share with my son all the stuff that I really loved growing up. That's a real dad thing. But now that I'm the dad of a biracial child, I'm learning a lot of the stuff I loved growing up. Whew, that was a little more racist than I realized. Whoa, hello. Comes out of nowhere. He asked me what cartoons I liked as a kid. I showed him a Tom and Jerry cartoon. I hadn't seen a Tom and Jerry cartoon in 30 years. I don't know what Southern governor drew this thing, but holy shit. What a nightmare. There was a scene where Jerry hits Tom on the head with a brick, and it turned Tom Chinese. And I'm watching with my son. I don't want him to think that's how it happens. Brick hit mommy on the head, buddy. Those are your roots. I showed it to my wife and she got home like, honey, look at this. Remember when this was okay? And she said, no. I have a lot to learn. That's the message I want to leave you with. It's hard though. Sometimes she'll say things I'm not sure how I'm allowed to respond. Like this winter when it got so cold, she brought our son in from outside. She said, honey, look, when he's cold, doesn't he look Mongolian? If you say so, my love. 9 months later, I'm not sure that was okay for her to say, honestly. And my son, what are his rules going to be? Because it'll be different from mine, but different from hers too, I think. Give you an example. Went to visit his grandparents at their church, which is in Chinatown. We walked in and my son said, wow, Dad, there's a lot of Chinese people here. And I just suddenly went, shh. He said, why? I'm not sure. I'm going to be real honest with you, buddy. Daddy's just going on instinct right now, okay? I just really feel like we should stop talking, champ. It was terrible, because he was right, but he sounded alt-right. And that's not all right, I'm Mike Dorval, everybody. Hey! Like my Facebook page, bombing with Mike Dorval tonight.
Mike Dorval! You want to find out more about Mike? Just go on Google and type in left-leaning dad.
There you go.
Folks,